A new biome, new mobs, new wood types, new armor, and much more has been revealed from the new Minecraft update, and since it's now entered pre-release, we're probably not gonna see any more big additions, so let's take a look at everything coming in Minecraft 1.20, the Trails and Tales update. My name is MagentaLewi, and if you wanna help a small YouTuber grow, then please do leave a like, or maybe even subscribe if you haven't done that already. I cover all the essential updates of Minecraft and make lots of fun content besides that as well. I haven't been making many videos on these last few updates as I chose to mostly cover 1.19.4 video linked up in the corner right now until we got some more content in 1.20, and my oh my did they deliver. Check out the timestamps if you are looking for something specific, and otherwise we'll just run through every new addition in this update together. We got a lot to cover today, so let's get straight into it. Like we just walked it into a tree. So let's start big. This is the new biome that we'll be getting in this new update, and as you can see, we now have a cherry grove. Accidentally destroyed that, but yeah, we got the cherry log here, which is the new wood type in this biome. You can find this biome in the mountains, where you would also find the meadows. And these also have some new leaves called the cherry leaves, as you can see, do provide particles, which is kind of fallen leaves, and it looks absolutely beautiful when you're in this biome. They have like a particular shape here, like a Y shape, and they're just so beautiful in this area like this. It looks very cool. Now, of course, as all other wood types that we get all the new wood blocks here, as you can see. So we got the signs with the cherry texture there on the stick. We got the fence. We got a new door here, which is super duper cute. Also, the trap door here is kind of cute. You can see it's kind of a different pattern. No, it's just because it's in the wood there, but it looks really cute, especially the cherry sapling here looking like a bonsai tree. I absolutely love that. So this is a super duper cute set, and of course you also got the wood here with this bark on all sides, which looks pretty cool. And look at the pink boat, it's so cute. It even has a bee in it in here, which is actually also a thing. You will often see the beehives spawning on the cherry trees. And now we also have this, which you can probably already see, the pink petals, they are called, and these are the new flowers. And these are super duper cool, because as you can see here, they're actually directional. So depending on how I stand, it will actually be placed in different spots on the block. So this is 4 of the same, just in different directions. So this is just some of the different patterns that you can make with these. And they actually do grow together, so if you do like this, then you got another flower, some smaller ones, and then the final big one. And then of course, if you do that from another direction, you will get another pattern, so that's pretty cool. Now, another cool thing is that I should have had some bone meal. Another cool thing is that you can grow these with the bone meal, and just like the big flowers, you can actually get new pink petals just by adding bone meal to these. So these are super duper cool. They're kind of like, I don't know, carpets, kind of like flowers, kind of like small flowers, kind of like big flowers. They are everything in one, and I absolutely love these. These might be my new favorite decorational block or item in the game. So beautiful. We also got another new wood type, and that is the block of bamboo. So that is this one. And these can be crafted just by taking some bamboo and filling up your crafting table. That will give you 1 block of bamboo. And these can, just like the logs of other wood types, be stripped looking like this. So this is a pretty cool new wood type. Sort of. It's not really wood, but then again, it kind of is. And if you take the block of bamboo, put it in here, you will get 2 bamboo planks. And this is kind of the wood type. So as you can see, you can craft stairs and slabs, and a new door, also looking really cool. I like that a lot. This one especially is a super cool trapdoor. You got the fence, which is looking super nice, and then of course the new raft, which is kind of just a boat, but with another look, which I really like. Making different kinds of boats is a great idea. Um, but yeah, you can also take, I'm pretty sure it should be 2 of these slabs. Let me just do like that. If you take 2 of these slabs and put together, you can get the bamboo mosaic, which are these, and you can also craft stairs and slab with those, and they look super duper cool as well. So we got like a whole new tree type here just from the bamboo that we have known for a while. That is so cool. One thing that can be crafted with all this wood is, of course, the new chiseled bookshelf, which we got right here. Super duper cool new block, as you can see here. You can put in books however you want to do it. And you can also use both the top and the sides to make this super duper cool pattern. Actually, also the top of it is looking different, which I didn't even realize before. This looks super duper cool. Would be such a cool floor or just wall design. I absolutely love that. But as I said, you can store books in this. So you can take whatever books you want, put those in there, however you want to place them. You decide for yourself. So of course you can fill them up, or you can just like put them in, however you want to do it, and it looks so super awesome. Sadly, it doesn't work with the enchanting table. So you can't put these around your enchanting table and then have it work on the enchants. Sadly not, but they are just decorational. What you can use them for though is the redstone. So as you can see here, if you put a comparator going out from the bookshelf, then it will actually have a chance to give a 1 to 6 redstone power signal out of it, depending on the latest slot that you have been using. So if I put a book in here, of course it will give only 1, but if I put a book in here, it will give a power of 6. So you can actually use this with redstone. And the oldest redstone trick in the book, making a hidden door with the bookshelves, you can actually do that now using the bookshelves and actually do the trick of like touching a book in the bookshelf and then a new door opens behind it. That's super duper cool. I love that they finally added this, which has kind of been an unofficial part of the game for so long. The final wood-related thing we will look at today are the new hanging signs. They are super duper cool as well. So you can craft these by taking stripped logs, actually. And in this case, I am using stripped stems. And then combine those with chains. So they are a little bit more expensive than regular signs, but then you get 6 of these babies here. And as you can see, you can hang them from a solid wall. You can hang them from a solid block like this down from it, and on the side you can hang it from fences and other middle centered blocks like that. And then you can also connect them to each other like that, so they kind of look the same like that. And they do have a bit smaller space than normal signs, but they do have all 4 lines, so you can actually text a lot on those still. All signs can now also be edited after you've made them, which is such a nice addition. I absolutely love that. So now all I have to do is right click this, and then I can actually change it. Hello! And you can also, as a new addition, write on both sides. How cool is that? That is such a nice addition. I absolutely love the things they have done with the signs. So super duper cool. The best thing about this is that if you have a different color and you want to change this, you can even just delete all of it and then write it again, and it will still remember that I have used magenta and a glowing sack on this, even though I deleted first. So yeah, look at the other side. Oh, super duper cool additions to the signs. Now what you want to do is you want to go like this if you don't want it to be edited again. So now I can't edit it anymore, and it will stay like that. So cool, so cool. Returning to the redstone, and please bear with me here, I will try and explain this to my best efforts, but I am not really good at redstone. I will still try. we now got the Calibrated Sculk sensor, which is the baby you see right there. You can make these by taking a Sculk sensor and 3 amethyst shards, so now you can use amethyst or even more, and there you go, you now got a Calibrated Sculk sensor. What is special about this item is that, first of all, it can sense sounds from further away, as you can see here. So the regular Sculk sensor, you have to be, I think it's 8 blocks, and then it's actually 16 for the Calibrated Sculk sensors. So that's super duper cool. Now, another thing you can do, and this is the most important part of it, is that, of course, you can use it with the redstone. So now I've chosen to use the Chiseled Bookshelf just to use some of the new redstone. And now, as you can see, we have a signal of 2 inside of this going straight into the Calibrated Sculk sensor. And as you can see, it doesn't react to me walking. And that is because walking has a vibration signal that is adjacent to the power signal of redstone at 1. So walking is 1 and jumping is 2. So as you can see now, as I jump, it will react to that because that fits the redstone power of 2, because the vibration frequency or whatever is also 2, just like the redstone is 2. Yeah, it makes sense. It's super duper cool. There is up to 15 different levels of redstone and also vibrations, so you can actually make this very, very modified to very specific sounds, which is super duper cool. So yeah, it's not reacting to this at all, whilst this over here is. Both of them are, of course. Super cool. Only jumping will be detected by this one. So cool. And now we get to the new mobs of this update, and these mobs are, first of all, the camel. I hope you saw the baby there, because he just grew up and you won't be able to see it anymore. Oh, that's quite funny. These guys are found in the deserts. They spawn in desert villagers, and you can sit 2 players on there, so you can actually see perfect that he's laying down right now. There are 2 saddles. You only need 1 saddle, as you can see, but it will actually give you 2 spaces to sit on. So it's for 2 players, and it's actually so tall that hostile mobs, sorry, cannot reach you up there. And I'll show that with the zombie here in a second. That was an accident. But yeah, I'll show you that in a second. A very funny feature of these guys are that they are immovable when they are laying down, and I can even try and sit on him, and oh, okay, he actually chose to stand up, but they don't always want to do that, so they are very, very what shall we call them? they live their own lives, let's just say it like that. The cool thing about these are that they can walk over taller blocks than other animals like horses, and they can actually walk over fences. And also here you have 1 block and a slab on top of it, and it can also walk over that, unlike the horse. And now let's see, the cool thing about it here is that of course it can sprint, but it also has the dash ability instead of jumping, and thus we can jump over this. I think it's 4 or 5 blocks here, and if I do this, boop, we jump straight over that, and then it has to charge a little bit again before we can do the jump again. And there you see, we actually charge quite far there. I think it's up to 10 blocks if you do this perfectly. Now let's check out the thing with the zombie. Yeah, he is not gonna try and get me. For some reason he's running away. Come on, Bob. Oh, where are you going, Bob? Where are you going, Bob? Of course I'm not in survival right now, but the point is that he will not be able to reach me from down there because he's not tall enough. So the camel is protecting me. And I'm a monster hunter apparently, because I watched a zombie burn to death. Oh my goodness. Last important thing with these guys are that you can lure them with cacti. Hello, come on guys. I got cacti for you. And you can breed them with cacti as well, so... Oh, he just wanted to rest, and then I told him to go have fun with his baby. Yes, alright, let's move on to the next mob. And the next mob is, of course, the Sniffer. This big chunky guy that we got right here, who has been very noisy throughout this whole video. This is the quote-unquote first ancient mob, and they don't actually naturally spawn, but you have to find a sniffer egg in the warm ocean ruins. The sniffer egg looks like this, and I remember it as being 10 minutes until it hatches into a baby sniffer, and then you'll get these big guys here. Now, what they do is they go around and they sniff and they dig up torchflower seeds or pitcher pot seeds roughly every 8 minutes. And then if you actually get some of the torchflower seeds, these can actually be used to lead them and also breed them. So there we go. That should give us an egg, I think. Or maybe we do get the baby sniffer. They've just merged together. That's a very, very odd view. Not sure what they are doing. Okay, I think we'll get a baby eventually. Alright, that's quite funny. But yeah, you can breed them with the torch flowers and then also the pitcher pots. You can breed them with those, but they also dig those up every 8 minutes. And how these looks are the torch flower seeds. They look like this, and they have 1, 2, 3 stages. And then you can take this. Oh, whoops. Well, you can take it in survival, and the pitcher pot plant, sorry, has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stages, and these cannot be used for much. They can be used for dyes. They can be used in um, the suspicious stew, of course. The torch flower will give you night vision, but besides that, they cannot really do much other than be decorational. But they are looking really, really fancy. I do like these new flowers. I just kind of wish they added more, but yeah, this is what we get. And not only does the sniffer dig out treasures, so do you. So let's jump over to another location and check out archaeology. You can now find suspicious gravel in cold ocean ruins and trail ruins, and suspicious sand in warm ocean ruins, desert temples, and desert wells. And this is basically just sand and gravel, but as you can see, they have a more rough texture, and you need to use a brush on these. If you don't, they will just break like that. And as you can hear, there were items inside that actually broke, which is kind of sad because of course you want the loot. So what you do is you make this thing here, which is the brush, and you can make that with a feather, copper ingot, and a stick. And so you go over to the suspicious sand or gravel, and then you go and start digging. And if there's something inside, it will show the item during this animation, and if there's nothing inside, it will just turn into regular gravel or regular sand. Now, I mentioned this trail ruins, of course, and that is something like this. It can be found in taigas, snowy taigas, old growth taigas, both types, old growth birch, forest, and of course also jungles. And if you come across this, go crazy, my dude. You can dig through this gravel here, trying to see. Oh, I think that was suspicious gravel. Whoopsie, you will have to try and see if you see something different. But yeah, you can go through these, and I will just quickly dig this out, showing you the shape of this new structure. But if you actually do manage to use the brush, you will get items like gold nuggets, diamonds, shirts, and smithing templates, which we will return to in a bit. But yeah, as you can see, there's lots of different blocks here, and yeah, let's just quickly check this out and see what we get in here and how it looks. And yeah, I'm just gonna stop right there because you can already now get a sense of how big this new structure actually is. So as you can see, there is like a tower going down from the top, and having bricks and terracotta and glazed terracotta going all the way down here, and then you have like a whole home down here. So this just went to nothing. But then if you go to this side, there's a whole other region here. You got a corridor going down here with mud bricks and interesting things. Then you have the crafting table and other glazed terracottas with different shapes, and you can kind of see there's rooms. And here you got a little room there, and you got the Of course, the cauldron room over here, and there are plenty of other rooms. So these are really like for real ruins that you can find and excavate, excavate, and sort of do your own dig site here, discovering what might have been in a distant past. Pretty super cool, if you ask me. Now, the shirts that I mentioned are not t-shirts, but actual pottery shirts, which they are apparently called. And what you can use these for are making decorated pots. So I will take these now and then show to you how you make these. So this is the front of the pot. We're going to put a shelter, we're going to put sheaf on the left side, skull on the back side, and then snort on the right side. And then you actually get this decorated pot. And if you want some of these sides to be clear with no sort of pattern on it, you can just put in a brick, and then this is how you make these pots. So of course the front is where I put the brick, but as you can see, you got the sniffer there, you got the skull, and you got all of these different pottery shards here on the pots themselves. And apparently you can stack them like this, which I did not know, but that would actually be some pretty cool pillars, to be honest, where you can put different decorations on. Ah, I just got a building idea. That is super duper cool. They will break without an empty hand or a silk touch. They will just break into the different shards that you used to make it with, so you can just craft it again if you accidentally break it. Only some of the shards are found down in the trail ruins. The others will be found in other ruins and other excavation sites. And I will just put the link here. No, not the link, but the list of where to find which ones on screen right now. So you can have a look for it yourself. The other big exploration addition is, of course, the smithing tables that I mentioned just a second ago. And every template has a chance to spawn in their respective structures, so here is also a list of that. You can find that on the Minecraft wiki, of course, as well. There are some exceptions though, and that is the eye armor, which you find in every stronghold library. You got the tight armor trim here, which you can find by killing Elder Guardians, and then the host, racer, shaper, and wayfinder armor trim, those can only be found in the special gravel in the trail ruins over there. But otherwise, all of these can be found in chests in the respective structures. Now, if you take some of these, the most important one, of course, being the netherite upgrade, because you now need these to make netherite tools, and I will just show you very quickly how. But first of all, I actually want to show you how you can also copy these. So what you do is you take 7 diamonds, which is kind of expensive, but then again, now diamonds actually have a use. And then you take the block that is associated to this. So it doesn't really say on this one. I don't know if it says on any of them, but they all have a block matched to them. And then you put it in like this, and there you can see we now got 2 of these smithing templates, and you can do that with all of them. But of course, the most important one is the netherite upgrade, and that is because now you need to do it like this if you want to upgrade to netherite. So you actually need the smithing tablet to be able to upgrade anything to netherite. You cannot do it without that, as you can see. It's impossible. And then the other ones are just for the looks. It's only decorational, and I will show you all of them in a second. But what you can also do is take this, and then let's take the silent armor trim, which is very difficult to find. It is down in, of course, the ancient cities. But let's take that, and then let's choose a color. I usually like to do purple, but obviously this is green, red, blue, purple, white, black, blue, gold, silver, well, iron color, I guess, and copper color. And you can use all of those to put in. If you put the smithing template, then you put, of course, the armor you want to do, and then you put whatever ingredient or whatever color you want. And then you actually get this, and you even get a little preview here. So if I had put any of the others, you would be able to see the different patterns. So you could do like this, like see, okay, I like that one. Do I like that one? Do I like this one? Okay, I think I prefer this one. Then we'll craft that and put that on. So that's how that functions. I do go into more detail about this and check out the different patterns in my latest video, which will be linked up in the corner right now, when they actually added this in the first or second snapshot of this update. But just to give you a quick run through, here is all the different armor trims all done on diamond with purple, of course, because I like that the most. But yeah, here you got all the different ones, how they look. So there is so many possibilities, and you can mix and match however you want. Use different materials, different colors, different patterns. You can even do different armors. So yeah, this is how all of them look, and this took so long. So please appreciate that I did this. Looks super cool. As a final new loot, you can now find a new disc, which is the Aaron Sheriff Relic disc, which you can also only find over in the Trail Ruins if you go and dig in the suspicious gravel. And that is a new music disc. It looks, sounds, sorry, super duper cool. And by the way, did you see this mansion up here? Like, what in the world has happened? It looks kind of natural on this side, but take a look on the other side here, man. What? Why has it generated like this? And it's like, it's solid cobblestone all the way through. What in the world? Anyways, yeah. So once again, you can find the music disc, and also you can now get a piglin head if you explode a creeper next to a piglin. And just like the Ender Dragon, it will actually work with redstone and move its little ears, flap them around. Same thing will actually happen if you like put it on and then run with it. Let me just try that. Yeah, there you see. Just like the dragon head moves when you wear that and run around. Now, what they also added is that if you place a mob head, it could be it could be the piglin, it could be the zombie or whatever, and then use the Noteblock underneath it. It will play the sounds from the mob head. So that is pretty cool. Or well, the mob that the head originates from. Some other new changes in this update is also the universal dyeing. So let's just take a look here. So usually you could only dye a white bed or white wool or a white carpet. So if you'd already colored it like these, you would not be able to color them again. But now you actually can, no matter what color they already had. So that's gonna spare us a lot of new carpets whenever you want to change some colors. So that's super duper cool. A final remark that I want to do on this video is that the bundle has still not been added to the official game, but when you create a new world, you can go here to experiments, or you can go over to the more tab and click experiments, and then you got the bundles right here, and you can put those on because they are still experimental apparently. I don't know if they are gonna add this before the official release, but if not, you will at least be able to find them here. If you do like the bundles, you can play around with them, but they are not in the official game, not yet. And that is every noticeable I still have the peg head on, sorry. That is everything noticeable in this new update. I will soon upload the future of Minecraft videos where I explore what might come in later updates. So if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like or maybe even subscribe if you haven't done that already. I really have to go back to my master's degree. I have like 140 pages to write. So, but I will hopefully see you guys soon. Check out the description for all my socials and a way for you to join me on my own Minecraft server. With all that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.